Hey guys, it's Audrey. I'm in a new trail today. My last vlog I was camping, and I'm still camping. It's actually the next day. So in today's vlog, I thought that we could talk about anger and then shame. Now with BPD, usually you get you'll get triggered, of course, and then you'll experience, sometimes, it depends on the trigger, you'll experience intense anger or rage. And then usually once that dies down, you feel this immense guilt and shame. And it's really, really debilitating cycle to be in. So if you have BPD, you already know that. So I think what today is, today I will just talk about, how to deal with that, how to decrease anger. Now, I just want to start this off with saying that I don't really rage anymore. Of course, I still do. Oh, did you see the family of deer? Oh, they had a baby with them, so I gotta be careful. I don't get angry too much anymore, but I'm not perfect. I still get angry sometimes. For instance, earlier this week, Bobby and I took a trip, and I think I will go this way. The deer's watching me. I was going to go that way, but I don't want to go near the deer. So earlier this week, we took a trip, and we ordered food from a restaurant to go, and we were going to go back to the hotel. We went back to the hotel with the food. I was like really looking forward to this food that I got. And I opened the bag. My food isn't there. Bobby's is, thankfully, but mine wasn't. Now, naturally, I got annoyed. I was disappointed. I was really looking forward to that food. Come to find out, I'm not going to eat that meal. I also didn't really want to spend money on another meal, but realistically, I had no choice. So I ordered DoorDash because I didn't want to leave the hotel. I just wanted to relax. And so I had to order another meal. What I did was I let myself be annoyed for like 15 to 20 minutes. It wasn't a rage episode, it was just reasonable annoyance. It's like anyone would be upset about that. It's not really BPD. So, I let myself be angry for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I just, I was like, it's not worth ruining my night over. We had a really great day. And, when you get angry, there's houses over here, that's cool. When you get angry, for me personally, the best way to deal with it is to just let yourself feel that anger. Even observe it in your head or out loud. Just be like, okay, I'm angry. I'm frustrated. I'm disappointed. Whatever the feelings are. Oh, spiderweb. Woo, walking through it. So, observing it, saying it. I told Bobby, I was like, I'm frustrated right now. Just give me a minute to think of what I want to do and what I need to do to fix this. And you just eat your dinner and enjoy it and relax. Okay. So he went on his phone and ate his meal and he was good. I was like, okay, well, we're going back to the place that we were at the next day. So I was like, all right, maybe I can get either a free meal or a refund because they didn't give me my meal. So I was like, all right, let's just not I could have kept going. At first it was happening where it was like, now I have to spend extra money, and I've already spent so much money on this trip and on the food, and so I started stressing myself out even more by thinking that. So I took a breath of like, Audrey, you need to chill, because that's just gonna make it worse. So being able to know that when you start escalating it with those kind of thoughts, being able to stop and be like, all right, no, we're not gonna do this. It helps, and it's really pretty in here. I know some people who aren't into nature are like, Audrey, it's a trail. You're in the woods. It's not even really a trail. This is not kept up well at all, but pretty cool. Probably should have went the other way, but the deer were there. So just like noticing that and stopping it, and stopping that chain of, that like chain reaction where things just start escalating, stopping it in its tracks really, really helps. Of course, you could do like a chain analysis where maybe this is something you would do after if you're just starting. Actually, they recommend, I'm going to turn around because it seems like the trail is no longer really here. I don't want to get lost. So like, therapy, or in therapy, you'll probably do this if you haven't already. So you kind of do like a chain analysis where you figure out, like, you pinpoint the event that caused the trigger, or, the triggering event. And then you like write down the underlying feeling, figure out like the triggering thoughts that are kind of making it worse. And then you would write down the reaction, like what you did as a result of all that. And then what you could do is kind of cope ahead by coming up with some like triggers that are common for you, and then coming up with some thoughts that are common for you that could possibly escalate it. And then even writing down like what you have done or what you would do, or something that is possible for you as a reaction to that could be pretty extreme or destructive or damaging to either yourself or your relationships. And then, you kind of list all that out, and then you do like a countering chain analysis where it's like, well, I could do this instead. I could have these thoughts, or I could react like this. Keep in mind that life doesn't always go according to plan. So also make room for flexibility, make room for, okay, damn, I messed up. I didn't react the way I had planned or I had hoped. And forgive yourself. That goes into the shame. Shame from BPD is incredibly intense. It sucks. It really eats you up. I can't say that I don't ever feel shame. It's not like debilitating. It doesn't eat at me for weeks. It doesn't make me wish I was dead, but I still get shame. I still feel shame here and there. And to deal with that, you really need to just extend forgiveness. No one on this earth is perfect. We are all flawed. We are all capable of making mistakes and messing up and hurting people that we love and hurting feelings and disappointing people. That's just, we're human. So extend that. This kind of kindness and forgiveness that you might give to someone else, give it to yourself too. You're no better than anyone, and no one else, even if they don't have BPD, is better than you. We're human. That's a lot easier said than done. The deer are still over there. The number one animal that attacks humans, I believe, is deer. And I live in a place where they are rampant. Oh, she's standing there. She actually looks like a tree. There she goes. She ran away, so I think I'll be okay. Yeah, they took off. She was watching me. Yeah, so with the shame now, extend self-forgiveness. It's so hard, I know. Apologize when it's appropriate, when you're able. this has gotten a lot better, but since I separated from Brian and started the divorce process, I have experienced some shame. When you make stupid decisions, or you make impulsive decisions, or you do something that hurts someone, that shame afterwards can really eat you up. But it's like you need to almost like radically accept that you're going to make mistakes and do things, and it doesn't mean that you should just keep doing that, but it does mean that you shouldn't dwell in the shame that comes from it. I think I hear an owl, guys. Oh my god. Sorry, I still try to stay mindful. And then I get distracted from what I'm saying. But I just try to like be in my environment too. It definitely is an owl, guys. Did you hear that? I don't know. You probably didn't hear it. Just walking around the woods by yourself, freaking out over birds. I saw a golden eagle twice landing right by my campsite. So beautiful. I totally could have taken my bike in here, but then I wouldn't have been able to do the vlog. Oh, there's another deer. BPD sucks, but it's not your fault. And, you know, there are ways that we can learn to manage it. It's not a lost cause. It's a treatable condition. I will say that until my last breath. Some people just don't want to buy into that. But that just adds to the stigma, guys. It's a treatable condition. I'm proof of that. I know so many people in remission. I'm not the only one. I'm just one of them who's being very verbal about it online. I've met many people in remission. So, yeah, it's just, we can do this. We don't need to live in the shame. In the pit of shame. I feel like I'm about to get somewhere that's really pretty. It looks like some kind of field or something. I've never been over here. This is awesome. Sorry, guys. Here I am getting excited about nature again. All right, I'm going to cut this off because now I think I'm just veering off into random, unrelated territory, and I'm trying to keep these vlogs short. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.